Okay, quick practice question here. We want to find the equation of the line in y equals mx plus b form that passes through these 2 points. So we need a slope and we need a y-intercept. Or, more generically, we just need any point on the line because we have the equation y minus y0 equals slope times x minus x0, and then we can rearrange into y equals mx plus b. That's why this is my favorite equation, because we don't necessarily need the y-intercept. We can just use any point and then we can solve for the y-intercept. So let's first find our slope. That is your rise over your run. If I plot these 2 points, you don't have to, but it helps us visualize. 1, -1 is down here. So that's a 1, that's a -1. And then -2, -3 is somewhere down here. Okay, so if I'm reading this graph left to right, it's going to give me a line, oops, that looks something like this. Give or take, it's a straight line, okay? So if I want to find my rise, I'm looking at how did I go from a -3 all the way up to a -1. How did I go up there? Well, my rise is going to be a rise of 2, or you can think of it as ending point -1 minus starting point -3, y2 minus y1, which will give me a +2. Okay, now let's look at the run. How did I go from -2 to +1? Well, I went to the right 3 steps, so I know it's going to be 3. Or again, you can take your ending x point, x2, minus your x1, and you're going to get 3 as well. Okay? Let me just write this properly. We know the slope is going to be 2 over 3, or 2/3. All right, let's put this into the equation of the line. Y minus y0, I can pick either point to use. I'm just going to pick the first one as my x0, y0, equals my slope times x minus x0. Okay, simplify into y equals mx plus b. Y plus 1 equals 2/3 x minus 2/3. So y equals 2/3 x minus 2/3 minus 1. Simplifying this, we get y equals 2/3 x minus, well, 1 is just 3 over 3, so this is minus 5 over 3. So the equation of this line is going to be y equals 2/3 x minus 5 over 3. Technically, the program that we have here is pretty smart, so if you actually just entered this equation here, it would still mark you right, but make it a habit to simplify into whatever form your teacher asked for.